remember a few months ago there was a naked Donald Trump statue depicted with a micro penis. Today there was a statue of Hillary Clinton which evoked outrage. It has been censored, though this depicts a naked Hillary Clinton. She has cloven pig feet and what appears to be a Wall Street banker cuddling up to her in the background. So early Tuesday morning, the Anthony Scioli, who is believed to be the artist or somehow related to putting the statue up, got in a fight with a museum worker identified only as Nancy, who wanted to topple the statue over. She called it obscene and repeatedly hit it and stopped him from pulling the statue back up after she knocked it down. According to the New York Daily News, the NYPD arrived around 8:30 a.m., ordered him to remove the statue because he did not have a permit. It was reportedly not connected to the group that made the Donald Trump statue. Whoa, I didn't get a close look. That thing is ugly.
Yeah, it's bad. But, you know, had he had the right permits, like I don't know what the rules are to putting these up.
Oh, there it is.
But assuming that the guy who did the Donald Trump statues, because he did those in a number of cities, I don't know if he had the permit.
Yeah.
But it's art. Art is going to offend some people, you know. So the fact that it's offensive if you're a Hillary Clinton supporter is one thing, but to illegally put it up in front of the museum, you know, when you do something like that, when you do guerrilla art, you're taking a chance that somebody's going to get mad, and they, you know, whenever you do something in public, somebody may get mad and attack you. That's just the risk you take. I'm not saying it's right. If he had the permit, then he's entitled to put that up as his opinion of Hillary Clinton. If he, and I don't know what the rules are with his permit or the permits on the Donald Trump statue, because I'm sure Trump supporters found that statue just as bad.
Yeah.
You know.
It was also removed under different circumstances. What I find weird is that this picture, this statue is deemed obscene, presumably because of the nudity. I think that's not what people should be offended by. We should be offended more by the Wall Street banker crawling around in the background. Female nudity isn't something to be scared of and disgusted by. It's corruption. That's what we should be disgusted by.
Yeah.
Just FYI.
I'm glad you mentioned that, actually, because that's kind of what a lot of people that I've seen kind of online were outraged by, the fact that it was nude, when the same thing, like, both sides have to take accountability here. Like, Donald Trump's one was walking around, it was nude as well, it was paraded everywhere. But it's the reality of the current political climate. It is a caricature. That's what it is. It's like you're in a game of would you rather, and it's not a very good game to be a part of. That's what I spoke about recently with some fellow Brits, but we're not better off either because we succumbed to fear just as much so. But it's just, this is what you're going to get when you have two political candidates that no one really wants to be pushed into the idea of voting for.
It's not no one really. There are people who are steadfast for Clinton and for Trump. It's just, this is a really strange and dirty election cycle.
That is true. It's a good way to put it.
Yeah, but that's the way it goes. I mean, every election cycle takes it to another level from the one prior. And with this, part of this is the fact that we have media all the time everywhere. I'm sure in other elections there were artists who had depictions of a candidate that they didn't like that would be considered obscene by someone else, but nobody saw it. Maybe we didn't have the, you know, instant TV and everyone's carrying a video camera with them now, you know. So this is art. Art does that. Art does it, whether it be visually or vocally or whatever. Art provokes people.
Yes.
You know, there are permits. There are ways to get permission to put up a statue or a painting or something of a candidate you don't like. And if you're an artist and you want to do this, then you should do it that way. If you do it this way, the guerrilla style, and somebody tackles your statue or destroys it, well, that was the risk you took when you put it out there.
Yeah.
You're right, though. I mean, the point of art isn't to appease. The point of art is to provoke. The point of art is to make you think and to question and to have different reactions and feelings. It's not there to just, you know, pat you on the back, jerk you off. I'd say, you know, sure, it's obscene. Maybe not for why you think it is, but it's art.
You want the same old mainstream media stuff? Hell no! I hear you, brother. That's why we got a whole new show on the Young Turks called Aggressive Progressive. Members get the whole show. Do it now. tytnetwork.com/join.